Hey Michael, this is Donald Cunningham. In this video, I want to share with you some information that you can use to improve your online presence. You don't currently have a website, you do have a Google business profile, but your business profile isn't showing up until the fifth page of the Google search. With a website, you're going to have more control over the content of the website and what you can do and strategies that you can use to move it up in the ranking. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about is the three strategies that you can use to have your website rank higher in Google. Now the first strategy is um, content. You want to have content on your website. This is the website of your competitor, and his website was found on the first page of a Google search. Take a look at it. So the content is going to be words and pictures and information about your website, but you can control what goes on here. And then you want to put keywords on here that will be used in searches to find you. This is a tool that I use here. It's called Hrefs, and it's a paid tool, but essentially what it does, it gives me um, a details, the background details that Google looks at when it's ranking a website. And as I was talking about the keywords, one of the things they use is Google uses is keywords. And you can see this site is being found for 27 uh, organic keywords. Click on here. And these are the keywords that it's being found for. So if you had your website, then you'd want to use these keywords and other keywords that would be applicable to your website. But it's been found that the websites that rank the highest in Google have between 1,500 and 2,400 words on their homepage. But included in that content, you need to have the right keywords. Okay, now the second strategy I wanted to go over is citations. A citation is your name, address, and phone number. As you see here, name, address, and phone number, and that's also known as a NAP. But the important thing about the NAP is you want to have your NAP listed in online directories such as BBB, Yellow Pages, Yelp, Bing, Yahoo, etc. And there's actually a couple of hundred other more directories that your NAP could be listed in. And the more directories your NAP is listed in, the more relevance you have to Google. I have a site that I use called Bright Local, and in Bright Local, we can actually see what directories your NAP is listed in, and we could go with the competitor as I showed you. We could see what NAP, what directories their NAP is listed in, and then we could get you listed in the same directories. But in addition, we could get you listed in more directories, and that's what was going to put you up in the Google listings. Okay, the third thing I wanted to go over with you, the third strategy, is backlinking. Now, a backlink is when one site links to another site online. The site being linked, what that does is it gives authority to the site being linked to. So the more sites you have linking to your website gives you more authority in Google ranking. Okay, we're back to Ahrefs again. We're looking at your competitor's site in Ahrefs. This time we're looking at the backlinks. As you can see here, they have 1,300 backlinks linking back to their site. And this shows all the sites that are linking back to their site. So what we could do if you had a website, when you have a website, is we can get these same sites linking back to your site and we're giving you more authority. But then in addition to that, we can get even more sites linking back to your site than the ones linking back to theirs. And that would give you more authority. And that is another strategy that will push you up in the Google ranking. So that's in a nutshell. Again, we went over the first thing you want to do is you want to get a website um, to, in the first place. And then once you have a website, we went over content. You want to have a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, and you want to include keywords that your competitors are being found for. And then we went over citations. You want to have your citation listed in more directories than your competitors. I would say at least a couple hundred directories that will push you, give your site more relevance in Google. And then we went over backlinks. You want to have more backlinks linking back to your site than your competitor. And this again will give you more authority when to Google when it's ranking websites. So I hope this information has been informative for you, and I hope I've answered some questions you might have had. And if not, you can always call me. And if you want to discuss more things you can do, as far as your online presence, as far as developing a website, or anything else I could do for you, you can give me a call, or you can do these things on your own, or you can give me a call at 714-473-0269. Again, this is Donald Cunningham, 714-473-0269. Thank you, and you have a great day.